TF2TV for the VOD users. You're just joining us now in the Wireplay Division 1 final match. Blight has to take this. No, I think Epsilon has to take this, both maps, in order to win Wireplay and win some money. I think it's €500 or £500. One of the two. Check them out at wireplay.co.uk, I think. TF2.wireplay.co.uk. Thank you very much. And the man you just heard is ShoX. Welcome, ShoX.
Good evening. We're missing quite a bit of action here, actually.
Missing quite a bit of action. We can see Ronny under a lot of fire right now. He does get taken down just before the end, and F2 is going to survive this middle. So,
it's 3-3.
Oh, he's not actually going to survive this middle. Stefan hops in, takes down F2. And, I think we need to actually look at the Epsilon names and tell who's who.
I think Ronny's going to get the slightly early spawn here, actually.
Time has been added.
Ronny's definitely very known for running crit creep after situations like this, but it's opting to stay with the medigun for now.
He's got a 20% advantage here, really, especially if he keeps charging.
Yep, definitely. Which he will. Just for the people on the stream, Cock the Hammer, that's Shintas, definitely opening and closing brackets, that's Cube, and Electropatia, that's JH, so Epsilon is in fact playing with their regular lineup, nothing's cheesy there. Blight, on the other hand, is playing with the scout from N2O Gaming, plugging to them, because I think N2O.TV, they have a casting medium themselves, only in German though, but if you're German and you're watching this, please support them. They're absolutely amazing. They've been doing it for some time, so that's good. And right now we can see Blight, after they took the middle, they're now more or less going to have Uber, and we can see them pushing him pretty soon.
Watch Shintas is a bit live, taking this. He'll, at the slightest hint of a push, I guarantee he's going to start looking at going backwards and behind them.
Definitely.
He doesn't play too close to JH usually. They usually play quite far apart from each other, which really works quite well for them. But Shintaz is the master of just getting in all the weird and wonderful places the scout really shouldn't be, and then just put two meat shots into someone's back. So a couple of little aborted push there, but no one really lost out. I don't think anyone actually died either. So Blight are looking to push Garage, which I'm not really surprised because F2
we'll see what's going to happen.
Going to block him.
And we can see Cube now dying to gear, but only just one pick. It's not going to be enough to completely push in. If they get that second pick, though, now Extremer, really weak Extremer does get taken down, but at what cost?
It's not going to get any better than this. They've got to push. There you go. I bet that's Shintaz on the point.
Yeah, that has to be Shin. There's Shintaz now on the middle, just annoying the crap out of Blight. Blight has to retreat, and Epsilon's going to be able to at least take the yard. And yes, that's exactly what Epsilon's going to do. Is being cost a bit, but Blight is now going in with the Uber. Only 3 people on second point, and I'm not sure this is the best move to actually do. But Snae's running them out, and is not going to be able to do some bit of
Uber
pressure.
Trigger
No,
by
doesn't
F2
look
there,
like.
I think. Was that an Uber trigger? Yep.
No, I don't.
That was an Uber trigger by F2.
Definitely. And it seems like right now both teams are on, well, 15% of par, but it's not really huge at all.
Big trouble here.
You see Blight completely outplayed right here, out position. JH and Extreme are coming in with both 2 frags. And right now we can see Epsilon probably pushing into this second point. Stefan and Havoc both alive though, both scouts. So it's going to be interesting to see where they are. They're both just in their own ramp room, so nothing huge is going to happen. You can see right now, yep, Epsilon did cap the middle point, and they should be looking to push pretty soon here because they actually have Uber, and Ronny died in that process, only on 20%. So it's going to be the case right now for Blight to actually get F2 to Uber and then keep their own medic alive. That's the only way they're going to have a chance at last point if it comes to that far, because they can still push.
Dangerously close to dying there.
Yep, definitely on like 30 HP. Pretty impressive Uber right there. Doesn't look like they're going to be able to do any pressure onto Blight right now. Uber advantage is now Blight.
It's a clever way of using the Uber though. Realistically, Blight are never going to push out from CB1 to CB2 versus 5 players, so the fact that they've...
Especially heavy.
Well, yeah, the fact they've used their Uber makes no odds whatsoever. F2 will just charge and push back in again. Blight will push.
We can see F2, for all the newbies out there who are watching this, a very clever move from Epsilon right now to just wait until they have like 70% in order to actually be somewhat close to the point, because if Blight does push and you're too close to the doors, you can just get crushed with like 90% Uber if you don't build it quick enough.
See a lot of teams now building around the garage area and around this med pack because it's just not worth putting your head out to have it taken off by a Premiership sort of standard sniper. And both teams have got snipers that are perfectly capable of hitting ridiculous pixel shots. Epsilon, I've seen Shintaz is an awesome sniper, JH isn't a bad sniper, and Havoc's, in my opinion, behind Cookie from Power, probably the best sniper in the Prem.
Yeah. Well, we can see Havoc right now actually running sniper, so that's going to be interesting to see.
Yeah.
Sees a soldier up top, takes him down immediately. Just a very clean shot there on Cube, immediately takes him down, and that's going to delay the push from Epsilon a bit. If you're wondering right now why Epsilon isn't just pushing in, well, taking the risk, pushing with 5 against 6 is usually not worth it because the chances are just huge to just get taken down completely immediately. So what they're doing is they're just waiting for Cube to be back up, waiting for some pick to commence, and then push 6 versus 5 or 6 versus 6 on their own. And it does look like right now they are going to push from right hand side. Extremer is going to do a double sticky jump, immediately flies over on all the sides, trying to get the medic to Uber, doesn't manage it.
He got it.
Actually goes down himself.
Ronny Hubert.
F2 still has the Uber though. Don't forget. F2 still has the Uber. Now Ubers, and they're gonna try to see what they can do. But Cube and JH actually.
Blight will push his hard now.
Yeah,
3 down.
I'm guessing Blight will have to.
Medic's in Z, so he'll get pushed back probably. Actually, he's coming back garage with Extremer. I wouldn't if I was you, F2.
You can see a very solid push there from Blight, taking the advantage. Immediately after they took down Extremer, they managed to get a couple of frags in, and I think that was the mistake Epsilon made.
Ubers are equal as well, so I think we'll probably see F2. I think we'll probably see Epsilon get pushed back a little bit here. They should take the yard fairly easily.
Blight knows right now that they have a bit of an Uber advantage, so I think we can see Blight pushing as soon as they have like 1995, but it doesn't look. They have it right now. They have it right now.
Not a lot.
20%?
Well,
you're a medic yourself, you know how big 20% can be if you push immediately.
Well, true.
Seems like both teams now have Uber, and Epsilon decides that it's just waiting time. They're just going to take it easy and see what Blight is going to do.
Interesting how Epsilon don't bother defending yards.
And if we can take a look, actually, Shintaz is holding him resub. I can't believe he's still sitting in there, just waiting for something to commence. And Cube there was trying to force some action, doesn't manage it, and does get taken down. But that Shintaz right there, sitting in the third spawn, as soon as Blight pushes, and they are going to push right now, Shintaz is going to drop behind him. And that should be definitely in Epsilon's favour. Oh, Shintaz too quick. Yep, now they know he's in there. As soon Thino goes down, the demo man, and Blight already using their Uber, Epsilon using their Uber, and everything on the exact same time. Shintaz not really putting in use, but right now we can see the entire Blight team retreating while JH is putting it very much aggressive onto Ronny. Ronny leads with 5 HP, does manage to get the health back, and very unlucky there for JH. One extra lick on his head would have killed him.
Epsilon lost a lot of ground there, really.
I think the biggest difference was the fact that Blight kept their medic alive. That's the only thing, really. Seems like
Ronny's an exceptional medic, so he's not going to die easily.
Yeah, we've been making fun of Ronny from time to time for making weird choices on the crits and everything, but it seems like every single time his Ubers are perfectly timed, absolutely perfect. He's never failing any of the times. He never drops an Uber, stuff like that. He's an absolutely exceptional medic, and right now we can see Snace dropped, but he already came back in, so that's no problem, and we should be able to resume the game without any pausings in between.
I think Ronny's one of those players, one of those medics that kind of plays the numbers more than, you know, doesn't necessarily play with kind of the same sort of balls you see medics like Duncan, Cunell play with. I think he generally, you know, plays it sort of like, almost like mathematically.
He knows where he has to go and where he doesn't have to go, and he favours staying alive over pushing with the entire team from time to time.
He just plays the odds, doesn't he?
Well, there's something to say for both sides of the story, obviously, but I think that the way Blight is playing, especially with Thai always jumping behind the enemy, he always does that, and the enemies know that. Epsilon knows that. Thai's just doing that very often. Always dies just in front, just before the pushes and everything. But it's just a way of playing, and I think Ronny's playstyle really suits pocketing soldiers with Uber. Seems like a bit of a stalemate situation here, yeah.
It's a fairly slow-paced game so far. I'm quite surprised because Extreme is extremely aggressive. Blight have got some of the best heavies in the Prem, I think. I'm just surprised they're not throwing themselves forward a bit more, making something happen. Yep, I agree.
Right now,
here's ZZ.